Well, Valentine's Day is gonna be this week, so I guess we should keep that in mind. Buy Damien a Valentine's Day card. I think I'm going to take one of the different colors of magics a week, alternate through them, and then do study and gym the rest of the week, unless I'm sleeping. Something like that. Might as well. Maybe I can learn some more spells. The Valentine's Day order booths are set up all around the quad, with 2 tables for each class manned by student officers. Minnie and Jacob are in charge of the freshman class sales. Valentine deliveries are $5 each and include a card and either a bit of candy or a trinket, for those poor souls allergic to chocolate or something. Jacob's line is moving more slowly for some reason. He keeps getting distracted and staring at Minnie. I wonder what's going on there. There are so many people swirling around, it's impossible to keep track of who's where and doing what. I wonder if anyone is buying a Valentine for me. Okay, let's order our Valentines. Damien, romantic one. We'll just leave it at that. Gotta save up my money for my wings. Don't know if I'll ever actually make it. If I keep spending my money on things. Oh, failed. What? How could I fail? Inconceivable. On Friday morning, the Valentines are delivered. I got a box of chocolates from Damien. Yum. I'll have to wait until later to see how the other Valentines turned out. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Well, that was short and sweet. A lot shorter than it normally is. Okay, mail's delivered. What should I do? I'll study. Minnie's not here, though. But I got smarter. Guys, do you smell smoke? Bonfire. What bonfire? For the New Year's ceremony tomorrow night. They use the ashes. Ellen and I push up close to the window and try to get a look outside. It's hard to tell, but I think I can see Minnie and Jacob near the flames. I suppose we'll find out more tomorrow. Ah yes, the very long New Year's ceremony. Be mine. I ordered Valentines for Damien. Pretty sure I only ordered one, but hey. Bonfire. There's a big fire burning behind the school to create ashes for a ceremony tomorrow. So let's do that. In the evening, we are all summoned from our dorms by figures wearing hoods and masks who lead us outside. We sit on the ground in groups by hall. Horses with horses, wolves with wolves, and so on. Then the seniors from each hall stand and form a line leading up to the remains of the bonfire, where Professor Potsdam is waiting. One at a time, they take a long wooden stick and stir through the remains of the ashes. The old year has died. The past is gone and will not come again. Let us leave behind our sorrows in the ashes of the past. As these ashes become soil, so may our hearts become the ground of the future. After all the seniors have had their turn and taken their seats again, Minnie and the other class presidents bring new wood to place on top of the old. Let the new year be born! The pile of wood glows with tiny sparks. 4, 8, 12, until at last curls of orange flame begin to blossom and the fire is rekindled. We need an omen for the new year. If anyone here has been experiencing a recurring dream and would like to share it with us. At first there is silence, except for the muffled squeak from where the snake girls are sitting. It looks like Barbara was not keen on having Suki share her dreams for some odd reason. Eventually, Angela stands up and tells us a dream about a pink birthday cake sitting in a field of cows. She takes the cake and runs away from the cows, but when she cuts into the cake, it's made of sand and it collapses. Meditate on this dream and what meaning it might have for your lives in the new year. Means I should stay away from Angela. And may the seeds of the past bear fruit in you all. After she finishes speaking, everyone stands up and dances in the light of the new fire until it's time to go to our rooms and sleep. Okay, what to do this week? We'll take a blue, and then we'll sleep, and then we'll study and gym it, I think. Okay. Make it so. Hooray! And now our stress is all gone. Excellent, excellent. Oh, hi Kyo. I notice Kyo standing by the wall, staring off into space. He looks upset. But when I start to walk over to him, to talk to him, he turns on his heel and stomps out of the gym. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Hey, Damien. Hello, Cutie. Damien! Hi! I always look so surprised when I see him. Thanks for the Valentine's present. I'm glad you liked it. And thank you, too. You're very sweet. Thanks! I am so cute right now. Is that all? I haven't forgotten my promise, but it's not time yet. I'm waiting for the weather to get a little better. But I was hoping to talk to you. Cutie, what are your plans for the future? I don't know. That's awfully sudden. As a wild seed, you still have a lot of options. At any point until you graduate, you can change your mind and go back to your old life. Even as a born witch, you could give up magic if you chose to. As a human witch. But you can't. I'm not human, am I? I am what I am. Some wizards live in the mortal world, keep their heads down, only use magic where no one can see. They have to if they want to raise families here. Others come and go, or live entirely in the other world. If I stay in this world, I'll have to hide every day. My face, my wings, everything. One mistake and I'd be burned as a monster. A freak. I don't belong here. So you're leaving after graduation? I don't know. I don't know what else there is. Where I come from. You want to find your birth? Shh, not here. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought this up. I guess he doesn't want to talk about his parentage where someone might overhear. Understandable, I guess. There's a lot on my mind, that's all. Decisions that I've been putting off that I'll have to make soon. I'll tell you more some other time. I have to go, okay? Sure. I guess I can't blame him for being distracted. He's a senior in his second semester. His school years are almost over. So what happens then? Yeah, I guess he doesn't exactly blend in with normal humans, does he? Let's go study. See if Minnie's around. Yep, she's here. Green magic has improved. Yay. Now I've got a smart of 50. Hooray. Sulking Kyo. Kyo is obviously in a terrible mood, but he disappeared before I could ask him what the problem was. Damien's deadline. What happens to Damien after graduation? He doesn't belong in the human world with his changeling foster parents, but he doesn't know where his birth parents are, or what kind of future he would have in the other world. And if he goes there, will I ever see him again? Excellent questions. Who can say? Okay, green. Gym, study, gym, study. Uh-oh. Hello, my rosy-faced lovebirds. Please take your seats. Before we go on with our classwork today, there's something important that we need to discuss. For many people, this is a sensitive subject. However, you are all young adults now, not children, and it is better for us to have this out in the open. Wait, is this going to be sex education? This is a traditional season for young romance, and we don't want to clip your wings. There are no school rules against love in any form. Whoa, I guess it is. Sort of. As long as you and the other person, or people, that you are with are enthusiastic about whatever you're doing, we will not intervene. But keep any naughty business out of areas where those who have not consented might accidentally see you. And try not to get too distracted from your schoolwork. Know what you want and be sure everyone else does too. If anyone isn't enthusiastic, whether it's a kiss or a dance or something else, stop and wait. Now, there is one other matter that would require punishment. As students, you are not allowed to carry children. Breaking this rule will result in equal punishment for all parties concerned, and we will know who you are. Trusting your partner is an important part of romance, but in this case, take your own precautions as well. If you don't think your green magic is up to the task, or you have any further questions, please come and talk to me after class. Now, let's get back to magic. Whew, okay, got that out of the way. Diagnosis. Determines the current state of health of a living target and locates ailments and injuries. Track scent. Allows the caster to trace creatures that have recently passed through an area. For following smells. After classes, all the students are called together in the gym. There's a table on the stage containing a row of brightly colored candles, of which only one at the end is lit. Today, we are here to recognize outstanding Iris Academy seniors, the best and brightest of our young people, with induction into the Magical Honor Society. But what you should be most proud of is not the honor you received today, but the choices and the sacrifices you have made that led you to this point and to points beyond. A life well lived is its own reward. As seniors, you stand as shining examples to those who will follow you. Therefore, as I call your names, please come up to the stage and take one of these candles to pass on the light. She lists off a number of seniors. William and Isabel are among them, but Damien is not. Each takes the candle that has been most recently lit and touches it to the next candle in line, passing the flame. And one more student who deserves special recognition for her hard work and creative thinking in proposing a new theory behind the Icarus effect, Angela Kirsch. Yeah. Angela walks up to the stage all smiles, and I hear Ellen grinding her teeth beside me. I wonder what's on her mind. Each one of you has a calling in life. You set your own goals and strive to achieve them. Your goals are yours alone, and what is easy for you may not be for others. Whatever you do, never crush someone else's dream, for then you can be sure that you are not working towards your own. After that speech, we are dismissed, with the candles still burning. Oh, Potsdam. So positive all the time. Well, at least we're succeeding at things again. This is very good. Man, it's almost March. It is March. Wow. Time flies. Just steady. I'm $30 or $35 away from the wings. Maybe I can make it? I don't know. Damien? The first clue I have that someone has snuck up on me is feeling the hands on my shoulders. Oh no. Guess who? Hi, Damien. Hello, Cutie. Have you had lunch? No, I was on my way. What about other plans? Do you have anything important you need to do this afternoon? I don't think so. Why? Because I promised you a romantic date. He holds up a basket. A picnic basket. Oh, it's so adorable. Take my hand and I'll take you away. Oh. I place my hand over his and the world begins to shift around me. Wow. You could teleport us both. And then we're somewhere else. Beautiful. Whoa. Damien teleported us all the way to the lake where the post-initiation party was held? Damn, man. That's amazing. I thought this looked familiar. Surprise! I told you I'd make it special. Are we allowed to be off campus like this? Not really, but it's Sunday, and as long as we're back by evening, no one will notice. This was the best place I could think of for the perfect date. No one to interrupt us, no one to complain or make demands. Completely alone. We could do anything, and no one would be there to stop us. It's a good thing we talked to Potsdam about this in Green Magic class this week. I've got a blanket in the basket. We can lie on the beach and relax. Yeah. I do really appreciate this, honestly. It's a lovely setting, but I'm not ready for sex. I hope that doesn't disappoint you too much. I don't know, he looks kind of disappointed. Silly girl. Is that all you think guys are interested in? Well, that's not why I brought you here. Oh, well, that's good. I won't deny that I've thought about it. You are lovely, but I can tell that you're not looking for that just yet. It's not hard to figure out what makes you nervous. He brushes aside a bit of my hair. You don't have to be afraid. I won't do anything without your permission. I wouldn't want to. I see. Well, thank you. Now, there is one thing I would like to do. May I kiss you? Yes, please. Yeah, Kitty's totally into that. Aww. Very nice. It seems like we've been waiting forever for this moment. Finally, it's here, and everything is perfect. I look so happy. Much better without anyone around to barge in. You're right. I'm sorry I acted like I overreacted. You didn't do anything wrong. We've never talked about this, have we? No, not really. I know how he hates people prying, but we're dating now, and I have a right to know. At least some things. You've had sex before, haven't you? Yes. You admit it, just like that? I'm not embarrassed about it. You know I've been with a lot of people. I never hid that. Right. Is there anything you want to know? Let us save. I'd like to know about both these things. Okay, let's go over here. Make Damien 11. Craziness. Okay, let's ask about Musette. Tell me about Musette. I already told you about her. You told me how she got expelled. You didn't tell me what she was like, or what your relationship with her was like. I'm curious. Well, alright. She was very pale, with bright red hair, candy apple red. She liked to wear black, so she dyed her robes darker than standard. Potsdam let her keep it as long as she left her cape alone. She was a snake, but she was as bold as a horse. She wanted to try everything and learn everything as soon as possible. She never gave the teachers any peace. It was like she was trying to cram a whole lifetime into only a few months. Angela said that he didn't care when Musette was expelled and picked up someone new right away, but it sounds like he did care, or even still does. Have you talked to her since she left school? How could I? She wouldn't know who I am. She doesn't remember I ever existed. When a wild seed leaves the magical world, they don't get to keep their memories. So, if you do decide to leave, you won't miss me. Do you miss her? If I'd known then what I know now, if I realized how serious she was, things might have turned out differently. I missed that chance, but I'm not pining for her. And you're not a clone of her, if that's what you're worried about. I think the main reason she was interested in me was because I'm not human, and she was fascinated by that. You're different. What we have is different. I trust you more than I ever trusted Musette. Aww. Okay. So there's that. Let's load now and ask him about Angela. Tell me about Angela. What about her? Well, why her? Why would you go out with someone like that? For the challenge. Angela Kirsch is a very driven woman. She wants power and she'll do anything to get it. Well, she wants status. They're not exactly the same thing. She's ruthless. She'll turn on anyone in a second if she thinks it gives her an advantage. And by our sophomore year, everyone knew it. And when you absolutely know that someone is a scorpion, it's sort of cute. You went out with her because she's a terrible person? It seemed like fun at the time. So I wasn't actually surprised when she made an extremely public production out of our breakup. She was scoring points. It's what she does. So you like girls that are bad for you? That was a different time. It was a fling. I never expected Angela to last, and I've never tried to get her back or wanted to. She didn't mean anything to me. You do. Aww. Anyway. Should I do the... Oh, let's just see what he says when I say never mind. Otherwise, I think I'll pick the... And the Musette one? No, I don't really want to hear about your other dates. Actually, I meant about sex. What? Oh! See, rushing into things would mean missing out on some of those adorable blushes. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna just reload the Musette one. Because that was kind of cute. And I'll just skip through it quick. Well, we learned some more stuff about some of the girls he's dated. And that he likes us more than them. Or so he says, anyway. Okay. Anyway, have a seat. We should have lunch before it gets soggy. What did you bring? Something else magical? Jelly castles? Brie? Brie is magical? Sandwiches. I'm not a cook, you know. Oh. And so we sit and share our picnic and have a lovely day out, returning to the academy before dark. Wonder if anybody will catch you guys. Oh, apparently not. At least not yet. Okay, the rules of romance. Professor Potsdam told us that dating, or whatever, is okay with the school as long as everyone is consenting and takes precautions. Magical Honor Society. There was some sort of ceremony today to recognize the top seniors, including Angela and William. And Lakeside Date. Lakeside Date. Damien took me on a romantic date to the lake, and he kissed me! Wow! We also talked a bit about Musette, who sounds like a strange but interesting girl. I think Damien misses her a little bit, but Wild seems to leave the school get their memories wiped, so she wouldn't remember him. It's a shame. How that doesn't happen to us.